All right, gentlemen, it's currently week 9. We're 4-3. Not the greatest record in the world. However, our last game 2 weeks ago against the LA Rams, we had a really nice come from behind victory. They had a winning record, so a good team. We win 37-34. We're coming off the bye week feeling refreshed, feeling ready to take on the best team in the entire league, the 7-0 undefeated Las Vegas Raiders. We also have a defensive breakout opportunity. We're going to check out some stats, check out some standings, and then hopefully move on to 5-3. If we lose this game and fall to 4-4, I mean, our chances at the playoffs are going to start to look really slim halfway through the season. All right, defensive back breakout opportunity here. It's Monteric Brown. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't even know that guy was on my fucking roster. I didn't even know he played. We need to get him 1+ combined tackle for loss, forced fumble, or sack. It's kind of a stupid objective for a cornerback. Like, why would a sack be an objective there? Why would it not be an interception? I don't know, and I don't know who this guy is. That was pretty underwhelming. All right, we got the standings here. The Saints are actually 9-0, so they already played their game this week, plus they haven't had the bye. So I guess the Saints are technically the #1 team in the league. The Raiders are second, but they have no losses as well. Steve, the Cowboys, they're 8-1. Some pretty good records here, and we are all the way down here in the middle of the pack, literally directly in the middle of the pack. 4 wins, 3 losses, 243 points for, 260 against. A negative point differential is not good. We got some stat leaders halfway through the season. Joe Milton has 3,800 yards, 45 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. Lamar Jackson, who we faced in week 1, he put a lot of points on us. He's got 48 touchdowns. That leads the league. Max Duggan for the Bucks, Justin Herbert for the Cowboys, and then Trevor Lawrence for the Vikings. If we take a look here at rushing leaders, Jahmyr Gibbs has almost 1,500 yards on almost 150 carries, averaging over 10 per carry with 20 touchdowns. Holy shit, Jahmyr Gibbs is going absolutely crazy. Dante Thornton has almost 1,800 receiving yards with 25 touchdowns, averaging almost 200 a game. Brian Thomas has almost 1,200 yards on only 37 receptions with 21 touchdowns. And then Malik Neighbors for the Patriots with 23 touchdowns as well. That is absolutely insane. If we take a look at defense here and then sort by sacks, Derek Hall for the Patriots has 10.5. Micah Parsons for the Chargers has 10. Interception leaders, AJ Terrell for the Saints with 9, and then Brian Branch for the Bucks with 6. All right, gentlemen, with that being said, let's go ahead, jump into the game, and let's pull off the upset here. Cut back here, handing the ball off to AJ Brown. I'm trying out a new playbook here. I'm in the Bills playbook. We still have trips tight end, but I've heard some good things about this formation. We're going to try to mix it in, try out some of the run plays in here as well. Hopefully AJ Brown doesn't fumble for us throughout this game. 4-man rush, should have the crosser. He's going to switch stick, but we're there with Williams who drops it. Maybe I should have thrown that earlier. Good defense right there. Post route, open, nice throw. Kyle Williams almost gets the edge. Good dot. Come on, man. All right, we're going to try the halfback inside here. Hand this off. Ooh, okay, a little slow handoff, but the run blocking looks really good. Again, I am going to mix in some of the audibles to the trip side end, the offense we normally run. And I can do that, obviously, by having A.J. Brown in the backfield. Little loop blitz here. I'm going to try A.J. Brown over top. That was such a great opportunity. Almost an absolute dot as well. Can't be too mad at it, though. Decent coverage. Gonna try again on this play. Let's do something like this. Okay, like this. Hit the flat, Scattaboo. Run through a bit, Scattaboo. Or not. That's totally fine, too. Nice pickup, though. We'll take it. AJ Brown out of the backfield, trying to make some people miss. He does. Stiff arm. AJ Brown still fighting. Almost wins the tackle battle up to the 3. Gonna audible to an RPO here. Look to Culp or hand it off to Scattaboo. Okay, well, won't ever call that again. I'll tell you right now. Gonna try to quick snap here. Go to one of my favorites. Hopefully he doesn't get set up in time. Should have Culp open over top, back in the end zone. Beautiful pass. Drake May right on the money to Culp. He's been really our most reliable target, right? We love to throw to our tight end, especially out of the trips formation. We go to All Reliable down there, and it comes up clutch for us once again. Okay, so apparently he actually does start for me, which is probably more embarrassing. He's my right slot corner. Doesn't really get too much action if we're being honest, but I mean, I guess he does. I guess he gets enough action to warrant getting a, I would assume it's a star dev upgrade opportunity, which again, we'll take. We'll absolutely take it. A little surprised. But hey, if the guy wants to make plays for us, man, I'm not going to get mad at it. Almost there with the switch stick, just a little bit too slow. Good play. That's great D. I mean, that is textbook intentional grounding. Not out of the tackle box. The receiver left the area. Come on, referee. I slid you a 20 before the game, bro. What's going on here? The calls are supposed to be going in my favor. Not really a ton of pressure on that play. I actually did forget to sub in one of my superstar defensive linemen. I have Mac Wilson currently rushing the passer, so that's probably something that might contribute to it, especially considering the fact that Beal has been our best pass rusher so far this season. Again, that was a low overall 90-speed defensive end that we actually signed in free agency and then upgraded through the ability shop. And that is great defense. And he just threw the ball right to Brown, who actually had, has the dev game. Again, I don't know if an interception would actually count towards it, but that was a really bad decision for my opponent. And somehow he doesn't pay the price for it. Not sure about that one. I'll watch the backside drag here. Good defense. And then now we get the intentional grounding. We'll fucking take it, ref. Thank you, bro. 4th and 13 coming up here. Let's get off the field. Do I loop blitz? Do I just send 4? I'm not, well, actually, scratch that. If I loop blitz, it would be sending 4. Should I just send 3 and just drop the looper into coverage? I'm really not sure. I'm expecting a curl route. Perfect defense, and there is Brown. Okay, you know what? When I said I haven't really noticed him, he took that clearly as disrespect. He's shown up big time for me. Squandered the opportunity on that rollout play previously to the right sideline. Comes up big for us right there. I don't think an interception was listed as one of the objectives, but again, hopefully it does count. I mean, I feel like it should, and if it doesn't for a DB, that really doesn't make any sense if we're being honest. I'm gonna hit Scattaboo in the flat here. And then Scattaboo, pretty damn slow. Like, let's be honest. He was 85 speed when I drafted him. A lot of you guys called me a fucking idiot and a homer. And I am a homer. Yes, I picked Drake May again. Yes, I picked Scattaboo, one of my favorite players. I wish I had Jordan Tyson. Well, actually, wait, what the fuck? I'm getting this league confused with the Patriots just because I drafted Drake May here as well. That's a dot. It's a blue pass. Colt, you got to go up and get that. Buddy, why are you not jumping? Sorry, I'm a little all over the place at the moment. Getting my leagues confused, but as long as we get in the end zone here, take a 2-possession lead, ideally a 2-touchdown lead, we'd be in a great spot, you know, to really be in the driver's seat for the rest of this game. Let's go ahead and try something like this. Good switch stick, Drake May, throw the ball away. That is my one big gripe with Drake May in this game, is he doesn't really accelerate very well out of the pocket. He doesn't have clearly as good of acceleration or change of direction as somebody like Caleb Williams does. Let's go ahead and try something like this. Roll route not open. I'm going to try to put, oh no, I didn't see the safety dropping back. Oh, why is Sav Williams out there too, bro? Where's Arian Smith at? I mean, I think if I hit that post early, it's a dot because he's running cover 2, but throwing that as late as I did is just stupid. I thought I might be able to give my 6'5" receiver a chance right there, but he's not even supposed to be out there. So, like, what am I doing? Just an awful mistake after playing some great defense, which is something we've struggled to do all season, man, despite having these 3 superstar X-Factor pass rushers. Well, I guess only one of them is X-Factor, but they have pretty much all the good abilities that you could ever ask for. And unfortunately, the pressure just really hasn't been there up until recently. We switched over to this $3-2, just a 3-man rush most of the time, mixing in the 4-man rush with the loop blitz as well. It's been really working for us, man. Maybe not really working, but working a whole lot better than whatever was going on prior to this, which was not much, if we're being honest. 3rd and long coming up here, though. I'm going to set up like it's the loop blitz and then actually man him up to the running back. I'm expecting a running back streak. I don't see it, so I'm going to take away the corner route. I'm going to roll here. to the right DB. Brown again in the flat, able to come up, limit the scramble from, is this Josh Allen? Am I going against Josh Allen right now? Lack of awareness again on my part. Probably going to quick snap this. Goes hitch. Oh my God. I got to be ready there on 4th down. What am I doing, man? I also just got, oh shit, bubble. I just got done, good tackle. Just got done, sorry, I'm getting rudely interrupted, watching the Ravens and Steelers game. Basically a playoff game. Dude, that shit was absolutely insane. The Isaiah Likely catch, then the missed extra point that even led to that, right? Then the missed field goal from the loop. 43 yards, I think it was, right down the middle. I mean, that's got to be soul-crushing after the 4th and 7, again, completion to Isaiah Likely. But then before that, there was the busted coverage, Zay Flowers. Then there was the slip. It was Awuzie on the outside versus Calvin Austin, touchdown. Dude, that game was actually electric. That was an all-time classic, if we're being honest. I think the Steelers got the Texans now. That's a tough matchup for them, man. The Texans were my preseason Super Bowl pick, and a lot of people called me fucking crazy. And I'm low-key starting to look a little smart here, although I don't know. I looked at the line for it. It's 2.5. So the Texans are only 2.5-point favorites. I get it's in Pittsburgh. That probably has a lot to do with it, if we're being honest. But I thought the Texans would be, wow, he threw a pick right at me. Kind of got an overthrow right there. I was just a little surprised by that. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, you got to imagine that Steelers defense will, be able to limit Stroud in terms of being able to put up a lot of points because that Texans O-line won't. I mean, a 3rd and 16 bubble, dude, and then just speed boost out. I mean, dude, I guess why not, right? Why not just throw the bubble when you can't get shit else open? Nothing's open. You can't call a good play. You just keep recycling the same meta plays. I mean, you might as well throw the fucking bubble, right? Nothing else is open. Sorry, I'm raging. We're good. We're good over here. Just had to let it out for a second. Got him. Got him with his pants down right there. Sav Williams up top. Got the Guardian cap on, negative drip, but I forgot to sub him out again. I should probably take his ass out of there and put an Arian Smith, our 94 speed hidden dev youngster at wide receiver. Great dot, though. Just anticipated that switch stick down to the post. Didn't really have an option. He could have switched stick maybe to somebody underneath, but, I mean, our receiver there is just too fast. It's Kyle Williams at 90. I think he has 94 speed. I don't know. It's different from our Patriots CFM just because, we obviously did this at a later date with updated rosters. I think Drake May is a 94 overall now, by the way, as a 23-year-old, second-year quarterback. That is insane. A 94 overall is crazy. Honestly, it should be 99, but, that's a conversation for a different day. And that brings me to my second point, because you guys know whenever I get the opportunity to glaze Drake May, I'm going to literally put 2 hands on it. Okay, I'm getting maybe a little too graphic with the analogy here, but, oh shit, good play. Busted the match coverage right there. Watkins is fast as shit. Why didn't I look at his roster? Am I an idiot? I actually did. I looked at the stats. I looked at the standings. I just didn't check his roster. But I told y'all all last year, all year, I'm like, yes, dude, I know the Patriots are one of the worst teams in the league. I know Drake May's stats don't look that good, but, dude, I'm telling you, this is, the best quarterback I've ever seen play the sport in my entire life. Oh, he just threw it at me again. Okay, I'm falling asleep here talking about Drake May, but, bro, I think people thought I was joking. I literally think they thought I was joking, and the people who didn't think I was joking were just like, dude, what is wrong with you? Are you fucking stupid? The Patriots suck. Drake May sucks. They're going to draft a new quarterback next year. And I've showed all the comments. I've shown all the receipts for the last 2 years, really, about people talking shit about Drake May. I mean, they were doing it to start this year, right? Tough loss versus the Steelers and the Raiders to start the year. Although the Steelers did just make the playoffs, so I guess that loss looks a little bit better after fumbling 4 fucking times. I'm going off on a tangent here, but dude, Drake May could easily win the MVP. I think unfortunately they're going to give it to Stafford. Drake May was the overwhelming favorite to win it going into Week 18, and then the Rams were losing to the Cardinals late in the third quarter because their offense really couldn't put up any points. And then they kind of ran away with it a little bit. The Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett just kept getting sacked over and over again. They stopped being able to move the football. They had a huge play to Michael Wilson. He made one of the best catches I've seen all year, and they called it back for a holding or something. I don't know. They kind of did the Cardinals a little dirty on that one, if we're being honest. But Yeah, I don't know. Then Stafford, kind of runs up the score there in the fourth quarter, throws a goal line fade to Puka early in the game, then throws another 1-yard touchdown, up 10 with 4 minutes left. It's like, dude, like this guy is clearly stat padding. Like, don't get me wrong, Matthew Stafford is a really good quarterback. But in my opinion, Matthew Stafford is not a great quarterback. He's just a good quarterback, man. He plays on an awesome team with one of the best head coaches, really, of all time. He plays with Puka Nacua, who is maybe the best receiver in the NFL. I don't really think that's even that hot of a take at this point. Like, top 5, undoubtedly so. But, dude, Puka really might be the best. And there's some really good receivers, man. But Puka is absolutely unbelievable. He's got a really good O-line, great defense, obviously. And again, it's not really, he's got Devontae Adams as well. It's not really a knock on Stafford. Like, I think Stafford is a really good quarterback. He's like, up there all time, good quarterbacks as well. But, like, I don't know, man. Matthew Stafford being the MVP just feels like a lifetime achievement award to me. Great defense, by the way. Sorry, I'm too busy talking about real football right now. It feels like a lifetime achievement to me. It really does. It's like, oh, this guy had a really good career. He never really had an opportunity to win MVP. He does now. The stats look good enough. Let's just give it to him. Because Drake May is just way more valuable to his team than Stafford is. It's just the reality of it. And I just think when you phrase it like that, it's hard to disagree with that. I get he has more touchdowns, but and then people will be like, oh, the strength of schedule thing, like, I don't know. It just is what it is. Like, the Rams didn't even win their own division. So I'm not really a fan of that, obviously. You guys know how much I love my Patriots. Love Drake May. I'll fight to the death for him. I think he absolutely deserves it this year. At the end of the day, it's not really too big of a deal. I don't know. I just think that stains the award if you're giving it to a guy because he had a good career. Again, Matthew Stafford, really good quarterback, but is he really a Hall of Fame guy? Is he really the MVP this season? I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, that guy Puka is absolutely insane. That dude is incredible. And he gets like 50 yards. Oh, shit. He just did it again. He was going to give up the touchdown again, bro. Can I stop turning the ball over right after I score? He's just trying to give me touchdowns. He just keeps switching to the deep blues and coming down. I thought he would learn his lesson from last time, but I guess he just figured I would. I don't know, maybe he just outsmarted me right there. Maybe he just absolutely outsmarted me. Or maybe he's just stubborn. Maybe he is always going to do that, and we can take advantage of it going down the stretch. Made a fake hot route there to throw the bubble. Okay, so I think this guy's just a stubborn player, man. I can't give up the bubble. Ooh, where's Merritt going? Buddy, come over here. I can't give up the bubble, and I got to just wait for him to pull down one of the safeties when I'm on offense and just give me another free touchdown. Looks like he's probably going to run here, I would imagine. He's manually chewing the clock, so I guess I'll see you guys whenever he actually decides to snap it. He's going to audible here, actually.
What's that?
Oh, I went out of bounds. What a hit. Bro, I can't believe I didn't get that. Am I crazy for saying I can't believe I didn't actually pick that off with my user? I feel like I did a perfect job of holding it, getting in between the pass lane there, and unfortunately I don't come up with it. I don't know. Opportunity here. I think he's pressing on this left side, and I think that means Smith can get over top. I think I maybe had him last time. Yeah, got him this time. I saw it. It got way more open this time with the press. Plus, he sent the dogs trying to pin us there. I'm thinking about going down. I'm thinking about going down at the 1 here and making him use his timeouts. He's actually not. Okay, he is. He is going to. I was like, why would he not do that? That's insane. Halfback inside right here. Scattaboo, punch him in the face. Or don't. Nowhere to go right there. Good defense. Good defense. Maybe I had somewhere to go. Maybe I just didn't see it. Drake May. He's got the corner here. Drake just short. There's no way that's not a touchdown. Am I supposed to be diving for that? I'm going to call my timeout here. We're obviously going for this, boys. There is no world where I ever even think about kicking this. Maybe if it was like the Super Bowl and like $1,000 was on the line, but right here, bro, I feel like we gotta go for this. I'm gonna audible over to trips. We're gonna go with quarterback zone right here. I'm either gonna cut it up immediately or take it all the way outside. Taking it outside, cutting it up. Oh my God, I had to change my decision there. Almost, it was like I had to take it a little bit outside, but then cut it up. Almost made the wrong decision. Old man still got some reaction time. Good decision, being aggressive, trying to win the damn football game. We're up 14 going into half, and it really wasn't pretty. We really didn't play a very terrific offensive, half. We got to limit the turnovers. Like, what are we doing here? We're playing great defense against one of the best teams in the league, and we're just constantly giving the ball back after we earn stops. Inside handoff, good stick. I got overly aggressive right there, going for another hit stick fumble. Chase Brown with the wiggle stick, able to pick up 8. I am not giving up the bubble, bro. I promise you I'm not giving up the bubble. If this guy wants to dot me throughout the game, he's going to dot me through the game. I'm not going to give up the bubble. Great defense, hoping for a fumble, although Josh Allen probably not going to cough it up too much. Got to imagine a bubble is in play right here. You got to imagine it's in play right here. It's not there. I'm on the return route. I'm going to send the nearest guy. He's not going to go because he's a little fucking stupid. Fuck, that was great defense, man. I'm clicking in the right stick. You got to go get the quarterback. There it is. There it is. And I'm on it. I'm on it. Now he's going to second guess that every single time when he thinks about running and going forward. As long as I'm kind of lurking in the area with my user, again, I think he's going to think about it. Oh, shit. I really wanted to contain right there. Going to get on the running back here. Chase Brown is just fighting, bro. Ah, it's good defense again. Kind of just took one misstep there with my user. Let's go ahead and I'm going to run match again, man. I'm going to contain on the right. He's going to possession catch that and fall backwards. He got a little scared of my user right there. They don't give him forward progress either. He's going to no huddle here, and we got an opportunity to get off the field, gentlemen. Let's contain off this right side. And I just got clicked on. I got to realize that every time it's 4th down, this guy's going to no huddle and snap the ball as quickly as possible. And I'm too slow getting set up right now. Completely on me right there. That's my fault. Got to get set up on 4th down. Make this guy actually earn it the hard way. And right now he's not doing that. All right, looks like he's going auto motion wheel here. Going to watch for the post over the middle. It's great defense. I am containing off the right side, but unfortunately it's not really doing too much. Goes run, I pass committed. Oh. Could be worse, I suppose. Could be worse. I did guess absolutely wrong. He was inside zone. I think that might have been, no, I think he called inside zone earlier. Maybe it was the first play of this drive, but hasn't called it too much. Wasn't expecting it right there. Good defense again, man. Come on. He's putting all his routes to the left on most of these plays and rolling right, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. All right, I'm containing it. Ooh, okay, I don't want to contain off the left. I don't know why it resets. I'm containing off the right, loop blitzing here. I'm just running match. This guy does not like the match coverage, and anytime I see something getting open, I'll just switch stick to something, give something else up, and he's really taking his time here. I mean, he's making a ton of different hot routes, cooking up, and that's beautiful defense. Beautiful defense, gentlemen. One more, get him to 4th down. Come on. Gonna mix it up a little bit here and run Tampa 2. I'm going to contain off the right side again. Tackle. He's got to be short. He is. 4th and 1, boys. Come on. Come on. This is where we make our stand and win the damn football game. Tried to shoot the gap with my user. I got picked up, but the D tackle comes in. And unfortunately, Chase Brown fights just enough to move the chains. Maybe I thought about going to a different defense right there to really prevent the run, but oh, shit. Good dot. Waddle, touchdown. One possession game again. Got to have a good offensive drive here. Okay, well, apparently I'm not in the same split formation I've been in this whole time. Apparently Aaron Jones has superstar abilities as well. Apparently, I need to call that run a little bit more. I mean, that was a great run. Is split close 3 wide receivers? I think it's 2 running backs. I don't think I can audible to it. There's actually a ton of different split formations in this playbook. Wow. I'm in that Bills playbook. I mentioned it earlier, but definitely some stuff here I can audible around to. I mean, I could leave the 2 running backs in and then audible to the other split. Excuse me. Sorry, I can't think right now. Pressure comes in. He was giving up the tight end, ran back with his user, tried to hit him. Unfortunately, just got in too quickly there. And try something like this. Double running back streaks out of the backfield. No. Yes. Guy was trailing, so I tried to put it in a position where A.J. Brown could go get it, and I think 38 just kind of caught up there. But, hey, no eyes, no pick. A.J. Brown, go up and get it, young man. Come on, baby. What a play. What a play. A little bit of luck there. Maybe a lot of bit of luck, but we'll absolutely take it. I'm going to look running back in route here, wide open. Really nice passing concept. I do like this formation. Again, I'm kind of just free balling at the moment, but it seems to be working. Definitely got to mix in the audibles as well. It doesn't have to be trips, too. There's a ton of viable formations. Gun bunch tight end. You got the bunch X nasty, I believe, as well, which is obviously super meta amongst pro players. We're going to give him a little different look right here. Try the verticals, and he's got press across the board on the left side. Going to go high ball here, A.J. Brown. I'm testing Snead right now, and honestly, it's a little too risky, I think. He did run cover 2 right there, but I think he just manned up the seam. Either that or the vert hook just matched. I thought he would eventually just give up the seam over the middle and Snead might come down, but unfortunately, he didn't. Let's go Kyle Williams out of the backfield. A.J. Brown's huffing and puffing right here. I'll throw another book if we're being honest. Thrown some questionable passes. I've thrown some unbelievably questionable passes this drive. There's no question about that. And you know what? Who cares? Who cares as long as we get in the end zone? No, I'm not taking my points. I'm going for it, baby. And I'm going to throw an absolute laser to Seth Williams. How does he keep sneaking on the field, bro? Like, what? Oh, man. Yikes. You know what? Honestly, dude, I kind of feel like I deserve to get stopped that drive. I made some bad reads. I made some testy reads, I guess I would say. But a chance here for our defense to prove themselves once again. Get off the field here. Oh, he was throwing a pick. He was throwing a pick right to me. Okay. Hey, all right. He got away with one right there. That's fine. I got to stop this rollout, dude. He just rolls out every fucking play. I'm containing. Okay, I don't think I contained that play. But even plays where I have contained, I haven't really stopped it. I'm just going to stand right here, and we're just waiting for this drag. Okay, he loves the hitch. The hitch-drag combo, I got to take away both. You got to imagine something similar is coming here on this play. Maybe not. I don't imagine we're expecting corner route right side again. Man, that's the second one over the middle. I thought I was in between with my user, but just no hops. No hops at all. I did say earlier, he's definitely a stubborn player, I can tell. I also saw somebody at the bottom, the Niners guy, beat somebody 83-0. Holy shit. That is excessive stat padding. And I'm going to be honest, I might have to say something to that guy. Like, this is a competitive league. Like, you're allowed to beat people by a lot, but 83-0 is a little fucking egregious, man. I'm going to be honest. That probably crosses a line. If we're being straight, dude. That's not even right. I mean, how did the other guy even sit in the game long enough for the score to be that way, brother? You couldn't put up 3 points in the the guy, if he's in the league, he probably watches the videos. I don't mean to shit on him. But, like, dude, that's fucking bad. That's a pick also. Pritchett. See, now I don't feel bad about throwing bad reads last drive because this guy's thrown 2 this drive as well. And maybe even 3 because, again, we had that post. Well, I thought we had the post on one of those plays. Just didn't cut it off. Nice tackle. So I'm seeing with this defense is I can stop the run. I just can't really stop it for a loss in the backfield. That's really the big thing. So I think on downs like that, I got to go to a different defense and take away the corner route and then come back down to the drag. That's beautiful D, and that should be intentional grounding again. Nobody in the area, in the tackle box. EA does not know the intentional grounding rules. They just don't know them. And I'm on the bubble. Come on. No. No. Nothing fucking easy here, baby. Let's contain. That's first and foremost. That's what we got to do first and foremost. Contain. I'm going to stem this cloud up. You got to imagine we're going to see the corner concept on the right. And a post over the middle. That's such a fucking lucky. Oh my god. Bro, we just tackled him 4 yards short of the marker, and he falls forward through 2 people for it. Not going to pass commit here. I don't think he's going to run, but just in case he does. Make the tackle. I mean, okay. I don't know what the hell he's feeding his guys, bro, but clearly it's a lot of protein. They're just fighting forward on every play. I'm going to run commit here. Oh, I should have maybe just ran offsides right there. I want to save my timeouts, but I didn't want to be in that defense, obviously. Wow, man, that was not a great drive. Kind of got away with some shit. All right, well, we got an opportunity here to make this the last drive. A money drive for Drake May. Let's see if he has ice in the veins. A.J. Brown out of the backfield, lights up with the ability, making sure he makes the catch. Really nice pass. Move the chains, gentlemen. That's a Dragons first. And okay, I'm gonna stop. My bad. I'm a little hype right now. This is a huge game for us, and we got it. Shit, I'm getting screamed at, but Drake May making plays. A.J. Brown, come on, first down and more. First down and more. We're turning on the true clock here, boys. We got an opportunity to ice this game. We realistically need, probably one more first down, maybe two. And we get a great run look here. The 92 makes a first down saving tackle. That could be a game-changing tackle, to be honest. We had a ton of guys going to that side of the field, a ton of blockers in front of us. And to get only that out of it is certainly a little disappointing. What I think I'm going to do here, though, is motion A.J. Brown out here. Can I do that? I can. Okay. I'm going to untarget the user here. A little post-slant combination. Got the drag wide open. Call. First down and nothing more. One more first down, gentlemen. This game is over. We're going back to that outside zone, short side. Don't think he's going to expect it. And hopefully we get the same run blocking here. We do in fact get it. I maybe should have scored there. But I can't leave him 3 timeouts at minute 10. That's just way too much. He could easily go down the field, and then it's probably just going to come down to a 2-point conversion. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us, though. Going to run this literally all the way down and then try the outside run again. A.J. Brown falls in the end zone. That's a whole lot better than a minute 10. 29 seconds. Again, he does have 3 timeouts, so this is really still a lot of time in Madden. Still a ton of time. We got to lock up one more time on defense. Keep him in the pocket. Nothing easy. Don't mess up a switch stick. Those are our objectives for this drive. Got to be clean. Got to be efficient. The other thing we have to do here is kick into the zone. Definitely cannot kick into the end zone and give him the ball at the 35. Going to kick it just short. Tutu Atwell's got it. He's flying right now, but a great tackle, wasting 5 seconds as well. We'll definitely take that. He's inside the 20 as well. Okay, going to shade up here. Taking away the cover 4 bomb. I'm taking away the cover 4 bomb. I'm right there. Had to take a kind of risky angle, if we're being honest, just because I didn't want to get the DPI. That would have been back-breaking, but a really nice switch stick right there. We take away what could have been a touchdown if I didn't actually do that. Wow, I was a little scared. I maybe got a little too cute with the swerve right there. But again, I didn't want to bump into him. We're going to try one more run here. Maybe handing the ball off to A.J. Brown is not that smart. He actually is going to burn his timeouts here. I think we go ahead and just hand this off to Scadaboo. Scadaboo definitely won't fumble for us. Just close this one out, gentlemen, and move on to next week. Take down the undefeated Raiders. Scadaboo with the closeout run. What a performance. It wasn't pretty, but we got it done. And honestly, that's all that matters. We threw for only 56% with Drake May, but 2 touchdowns, 335 yards. He came up big when we needed him on the money drive. Defense was there for us all game as well, which is nice. It's nice to have some confidence in our defense. We still got a long way to go in terms of getting better, but that's a good first step right there, beating the undefeated 7-0 Las Vegas Raiders.